The 1960s brought spine-tingling thrillers and otherworldly nightmares, films that remain influential even today. Join us as we explore 10 unforgettable horror gems from the 60s, and don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more uncovering the depths of the macabre. Stick around until the end for some surprises, and make sure you don't miss out on our curated movie playlists. You'll find even more to sink your teeth into. Roman Polanski's Repulsion takes psychological horror to a harrowing level, plunging viewers into the deteriorating mind of Carol. This haunting tale of isolation and repression unfolds in a claustrophobic London apartment, where cracks in the walls mirror Carol's mental collapse. Polanski masterfully employs unsettling sound design and haunting visuals to make even mundane objects disturbingly menacing. The film's groundbreaking exploration of female psychosis paved the way for modern psychical horror, setting a bar few have matched. But let's not stop with skin-deep terror. Our next entry digs into horrors buried deep in the earth. This British science fiction horror hybrid takes you on a journey into the unknown, blending ancient mysteries with extraterrestrial dread. When a mysterious spacecraft is unearthed in London, Professor Quatermass discovers it's tied to humanity's evolution and possibly our doom. Director Roy Ward Baker crafts an atmosphere of escalating paranoia as bizarre phenomena grip the city. The eerie combination of scientific curiosity and supernatural terror is unmatched, making it a landmark in the genre. Speaking of science and terror, this is just the beginning of our terrifying journey. Drifting between poetic and grotesque, Eyes Without a Face is a chilling tale of obsession and guilt. A brilliant but unhinged surgeon kidnaps young women to graft their skin onto his daughter's disfigured face. The film's striking black-and-white cinematography gives it an ethereal quality that contrasts sharply with its shocking surgical scenes. Edith Scobb's haunting performance as the masked daughter is both tragic and disconcerting. Speaking of frightening scientific experiments, our next film features a disembodied head with a mind of its own. Campy, twisted, and utterly unforgettable, The Brain That Wouldn't Die is the definition of a guilty pleasure. Dr. Bill Courtner's experiments to preserve life go horribly awry when his fiancée's head is severed in a car accident. The result is that her disembodied head remains alive, telepathically controlling a monstrous creature hidden in the lab. The film's low-budget charm and over-the-top performances make it a cult classic. As the madness unfolds, it's impossible not to chuckle and cringe in equal measure. From unintentional humor to calculated suspense, our next film offers a more refined brand of horror. Bette Davis delivers an expert showcase in understated menace in The Nanny. This psychological thriller keeps you guessing about the titular character's true intentions as she cares for a disturbed young boy and his grieving family. Is she a nurturing caretaker or a hidden threat? The film's slow-burning tension and Davis's layered performance keep you hooked until the shocking finale. If you're drawn to stories where appearances are deceiving, wait until you meet the hypnotic antagonists in our next entry. Boris Karloff shines in this British horror gem about mind control and moral corruption. An elderly hypnotist and his wife discover a way to experience the sensations of others by controlling their minds. They turn a young man into their puppet, pushing him to commit increasingly violent acts for their pleasure. Director Michael Reeves crafts a thought-provoking tale that's both disturbing and tragic. Just as this film explores the dangers of unchecked power, our next entry dives into tales of moral decay with an anthology of scary stories. Anthology horror rarely gets better than Torture Garden, a collection of 4 macabre tales framed by a mysterious sideshow. Hosted by Dr. Diabolo, played with devilish glee by Burgess Meredith, the stories range from cursed inheritances to Faustian bargains. Each tale delivers its own unique flavor of terror, making this film a delightful mix of chills and thrills. If this carnival of horrors leaves you wanting more, the sinister rituals in our next movie might satisfy your craving. Featuring horror icons Christopher Lee and Boris Karloff, Curse of the Crimson Altar is a technicolor nightmare steeped in occult imagery. When a young man investigates his brother's disappearance, he uncovers a centuries-old witchcraft cult. The film's vivid visuals and surreal dream sequences create an almost psychedelic atmosphere. If witches and rituals intrigue you, the eerie secrets of our next entry's New England setting will surely send shivers down your spine. Set in a decaying mill on a desolate island, The Shuttered Room combines gothic horror with mental strain. A young couple's return to the wife's family home unravels long-buried secrets and awakens a terrifying force. Oliver Reed and Carol Linley deliver compelling performances, but it's the bleak, windswept setting that truly stands out. Speaking of enigmatic horrors, our final entry is a haunting tale of alien origins and human vulnerability. This underrated British sci-fi horror film is a minimalist masterpiece of suspense. When a government scientist discovers his new wife may not be human, paranoia and existential dread take center stage. The film's quiet, unsettling atmosphere and mind-bending narrative make it a hidden gem. If you've enjoyed the journey through these diverse horrors, there's plenty more where that came from. Did your favorite 60s horror movie make the list? Let us know in the comments. And if we missed one of your top picks, we'd love to hear about it. Don't forget to check out our movie playlists for even more chilling recommendations. Your next favorite fright might be waiting there. Hit like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video. If you survive this list, of course.
It's where the devil calls the tune to play a concerto of fear. No!